Guys, I'm a little early this morning. Not at the zoo yet. I don't think we're going to have a zoo live today because I am at a news conference right now at the Belmont and Western Chicago PD headquarters, where there have been police reports filed against ICE. I found out some great news besides. There will be, Reverend Black is here. There will be charges filed out at Broadview also. So that is coming. Hi, peace. Nana's early today, sorry. And I'm not at the zoo, although ICE's behavior is animalistic. That's not what it's here for. Good morning, fine. I am at the police station. No, Nana's not in trouble. We don't need bail money. They're having a news conference. See? Thank you. I will stay safe. I hope I'm safe. I'm out in front of the police department. Although lately, who knows? We have a whole big group of people, and we do have press here. I have been told that they will, in fact, file charges at Broadview also. Hi, Big Chief. Welcome in. Yes, this should be interesting. I haven't seen this many lawyers since I was down at the courthouse. We have the Alphabet News. Well, they've got so many. Eileen Burke said that she will not even investigate anything unless it's brought by the local police department. So she wants it, bring it. We're gonna do it. Reverend Black is here. I would imagine he's going to talk. It's supposed to start at 9. I started a couple minutes earlier so I could explain where I was, because you know Nana, she's everywhere. I've already talked to the person in charge out here today. She has given me her business card. I need to find us a First Amendment attorney. That's my next step. This is her. She's the one in charge. Very nice. More people showing. I'm going to get over here so I can get a picture of the news conference.
Good to see you.
So we're here instead of the zoo today, guys. Sorry. Of course, it's my last day there too for the Monday, not last day, but the Monday last day. But I thought this was way more important to show the news conference. Well, let's hope. Let's hope. That's all we could do. But this is the first that are going to be filed. Again, we're at Belmont Avenue and Western. Oh. Waiting for the news conference to start. I'm going to stand in the grass, even though it's wet. We have a lot of people out here with suits on. I already told her my intentions of filing when they file out in Broadview. I have to hurry up and get to the zoo after this. I'm hiding my uniform, so I look like a complete lunatic, but that's okay. I got one of the last parking spaces in the parking lot over here, which is surprising because it's a huge parking lot. Morning, Brad. How are you? Nana's not at the zoo, although it might look like the zoo, but I'm at a press conference. Hi, Ellery. This is a press conference at the Chicago Police Department. She is in charge, and she will be filing charges or police reports. Okay, behind you. There we go. Could I have one, please?
Oh, yes.
Thank you. Okay, here's the speeches for today. Hi, Save the Bears. Okay. I think I'm going to go on the other side. I have a feeling I'm going to get blocked in on this side. Nana gets no respect out here. It's fine. We'll figure it out. We're going to stand on this side. There we go. That's better. I got me a spot.
I know, right?
I like his sign. No one is above the law.
That's Kristen. That's true, Kristen. Thank you. See everyone. Yeah. Sheila. Over that way, say hi to Laura.
Yeah, Ellery, I think they just hand them down. I used to do news conferences all the time. It's like, oh, what was I doing?
Hey, Alderman. It's on the north side.
I was like,
Not Nana. They're going to file them out at Broadview for the Broadview stuff. They'll be filed out there. Apparently, it has to be the local police department that you send or you file the police reports to. We're looking at the Alphabet News. They actually showed up. Isn't that amazing? I know, Purple, but at least it's a start. Somebody's doing something. She's the one that's in charge. This is her. She has my card piece. Before you even say it.
Like all of us being way too busy. I know. Isn't it crazy? I know. Like, I feel like okay, we're yeah. What's up? What's now? I remember we've been in the same room this year. Marie. Oh, right. Okay. Alma, nice to meet you. Thanks for coming up to the right side. It's not too bad. Actually, it wasn't too bad. Because there's no school. Yeah. That's 100%. I was like, it's
Oh, you're fine, Ellery. We don't care.
they have a really long time to so yeah, so it's not. Yeah, maybe 2. I think they did like 6 months to 2 months. So we imagine maybe 8.
She has posters here.
I would love for her to do that. But
Let's go, guys. You're 10 minutes, almost 10 minutes late. Nana still has to get to her real place.
yeah.
It's called Riverview. Does that look like Riverview? Used to be an amusement park here.
Oh, okay.
Please, can we start? Please.
Thank you.
I'm not sure if I can cover the whole press conference if it doesn't start soon. Oh, save the bears, don't worry about it. I do the same thing all the time. Or I say, hey guys.
But that was, I was answering
Hi, Style. This is the press conference out of the Chicago PD on Belmont and Western. They are filing charges against ICE agents for the rapid response stuff that's happened out in the suburbs here. Well, not suburbs, but the north side of Chicago. I was told that they will be filing charges in Broadview also. So Nana will be filing charges. Oh, Ellery, see, I'm hitting them all, huh? I have my uniform on underneath a shirt just so they can't see it because I'm sure I would get in trouble if I was caught on the alphabet news.
Fun soft for my dog. I'm just making sure we get the other day.
Well, it's not like I don't have enough. 312-580-1830 is a phone number for anyone that wants to file charges. I will give you that number again when I can. Don't run. Running's not an option. I'm going to stay over here. Look who's in front of me. Yes, it's a really cute dress. Oh, he's going through the trees.
I don't know which photo is this.
Okay, I can't see it right now. And no, I can't see anything. thought it was going to be better, but we can't hear her because those people stood in front of me. I won't talk.
Our collective demands are accountability, both public and impossible to ignore. We have also taken extra care to prepare and support the residents coming forward today. We know that speaking out can be scary, particularly when we have seen this federal government go to great lengths to incriminate and silence dissent. We want every victim to understand their rights, know what to expect, and know that they do not have to do this alone. My colleague, Brian Orozco of This Law, who has worked closely with me on today's filing, will speak later about how others can participate in a mass filing because this will not be our only one. We will have more. The Illinois Accountability Commission's final report documented a pattern of misconduct during Operation Midway Blitz, including unjustified uses of force against immigrants, U.S. citizens, protesters, journalists, clergy, and bystanders. The Commission referred its findings to law enforcement agencies and prosecutors for investigation. Law enforcement and our county state's attorney already have the tools they need to do this work. And today we stand with victims, ready to file police reports and to demand criminal investigations into ICE. Criminal investigations must begin. Accountability is a long-term project. We know that the reports we file today are the beginning of what will be a long and difficult fight for justice. We are not blind to the powers we are up against. What we are is committed to the pursuit of justice, committed to thinking creatively about ways to protect and support our residents, and relentless in the protection of our neighbors and our democracy. To the victims coming forward, thank you. Your demand for justice is a demand for justice for all of us. I also want to thank Mayor Brandon Johnson and his team for helping to accommodate today's filing, for standing up for the safety of all Chicagoans regardless of their immigration status. Thank you, Mayor, for your support and advocacy. Thank you to the Chicago Police Department for receiving these reports today and for listening to our residents. And to the many elected officials who stand with us, including state legislators, city council members, members of Congress and their staff, my colleagues on the county board, and thank you especially to our legal advocates and community organizations who have supported our residents and helped to make this possible. The residents coming forward include people whose experiences are reflected in the Illinois Accountability Commission's findings, people who experience or witness abuse of chemical agents, excessive force, and unlawful detention. They are coming forward not because it is easy, but because accountability begins when we are willing to speak truth to power, and today they will be speaking truth to power. Nuevamente voy a pedir a mi colega, la comisionada Alma Anaya, que representa el subpresidente del condado, para decir unas palabras.
Can you guys hear?
Me llamo Alma Anaya, soy comisionada del séptimo distrito del condado de Cook. Yo represento el suroeste de la ciudad de Chicago, una área que siempre repito, que vimos cosas increíbles, que vimos crueldad como no hemos visto, que vimos muchos cobardes tapándose la cara y atacando a nuestra comunidad físicamente, arrestando a inmigrantes y a ciudadanos. Un lugar que es muy inmigrante, muy latino y de mucho respeto, muy trabajador, el distrito. Hoy estamos aquí junto con muchas personas, residentes que fueron impactados por Operación Midway Blitz, electos oficiales, organizaciones, abogados, muchas personas que fueron también víctimas ellos mismos, que fueron personas que vieron estas acciones en tiempo real. Y lo que estamos hoy día, continuamos nuestra meta de exigir justicia a los individuos que fueron atacados, a las personas que muchas veces tenían miedo de decir que algo les había pasado. Hoy juntos pedimos hemos visto que estos agentes, estas personas que no se tocaron el corazón cuando vinieron a nuestras comunidades, nos
justicia empezamos hoy con los reportes de policía para exigir acciones, ¿verdad? Criminales contra estas personas que atacaron a nuestras comunidades. Exigimos, ¿verdad? No nomás que aquí con la policía, ¿verdad? De Chicago, pero también con el fiscal, que nos apoyen, que apoyen a este llamado, a este grito, a esta llorada, ¿verdad? De justicia, porque es tiempo que veamos esa justicia, es tiempo que veamos esos pasos para la justicia en nuestra comunidad que fue impactada. Y hoy no es algo de una vez, hoy sí estamos haciendo los reportes de mucha gente que fueron impactados, pero queremos darle el llamado a las personas que nos están escuchando, que fueron víctimas, que fueron atacadas, que su propiedad fue atacada, que hagan algo, que hagan los reportes policiales que son necesarios para continuar, ¿verdad? Este llamado colectivo a nuestra comunidad que necesita esa justicia, que necesita ese apoyo. Ya hemos visto que muchas gentes han hecho el reporte, pero hoy les recordamos que hoy no es un día y ya no hay oportunidad. Va a haber mucha oportunidad. Asesórense con un abogado, vengan a las organizaciones sin fines de lucro para ver ese apoyo que es necesario para ustedes. Estamos aquí juntos apoyándonos y también exigiendo eso lo que hoy vivimos, que es que estos procesos continúen para que estos agentes federales sepan cuánto daño han hecho, pero también que haya un proceso contra ellos, un proceso aquí localmente con cargos criminales. Muchas gracias.
We know who she is.
I was born on the south side of Chicago. On October 4, 2025, a man from Maine visited Chicago for work. He swerved into my vehicle on Kedzie Avenue, and moments later jumped out of his vehicle and started shooting at me. This man shot 5 bullets directly at me and started killing me. My car and body were pierced with bullets. I fear I was going to die as I called 911. Charles Exum showed no remorse for his criminal actions and instead laughed and joked with his coworkers about shooting me. His boss, former Border Patrol Commander Greg Movino, rewarded him. In the United States of America, we cannot allow ICE or Border Patrol uniforms to immunize criminal conduct. We have witnessed firsthand on the streets of Chicago, Minneapolis, Houston, Los Angeles, and Maine, and elsewhere, what happens when there is no accountability for criminal conduct by ICE or Border Patrol agents. The federal government has made clear there will be no fair investigations into these ICE and Border Patrol shootings. It has been 10 months since Charles Exum tried to kill me, and federal government has failed to act or even discipline Charles Exum. They have never contacted me for an interview to explain what happened that day. Instead, they promoted Charles Exum from one to the next, and they went to the next city where they continue to execute poor people. If the federal government refused to act, state and local authorities must do so. Today, I am demanding our local and state officials to do their job and protect their citizens from these criminal conduct that ICE and Border Patrol have inflicted upon the victims, our brothers and sisters. We're all Chicagoans. Surely we cannot allow someone to get away with attempted murder of one of us because he wears a green uniform stacked with the words Border Patrol. Today, Charles Exum learns that he is not above the law, and neither Greg Movino, Todd Blanchie, nor Donald Trump can immunize him from attempted murder or charges. I pray that our local and state leaders will send a message that starting here in Chicago, the people have spoken, and our local and state government will stand up and protect our community from criminals like Charles Exum, who disgrace their uniform and abandon their own
everyone. Good morning. First of all, I want to express, Marimar, on behalf of a grateful city, just we're so grateful for your courage, for your example, and for everything you have done. So thank you. My name is Berto Aguayo. That's B-E-R-T-O. Last name Aguayo, A-G-U-A-Y-O. I am an attorney and I will be filing a police report today. We are here today because no one is above the law, not even federal agents. And when there is evidence that crimes have been committed, those allegations will serve to be investigated regardless of who committed them. On October 4, 2025, I came to Brighton Park after learning that Marimar Martinez had been shot by federal agents 5 times. I came to document what was happening and to peacefully exercise my First Amendment rights as to the anger that we had about what we were witnessing, and to also, and most importantly, help de-escalate the situation. When I arrived at 40th and Kedzie on the morning of October 4th, I saw federal agents in masks, militarized gear, and carrying large weapons. I also saw children, families, journalists, and community members. I watched federal agents move towards residents in a confrontational manner, and I believed that they were trying to provoke a reaction. So I grabbed the megaphone. I told our neighbors to not take the bait. And together we started chanting, "Don't take the bait, don't take the bait." And as we were de-escalating the situation, suddenly the agents fired tear gas into a crowd that included children, families, elected officials. Something struck my calf, my eyes, and nose started to burn. I could not see, I could barely breathe. I remember yelling for my sister. I remember people running around me. And I remember someone pouring milk over my face so I could see again. It was my sister. But what happened to me that day, as you've heard today, is only one of many stories. That same day, other people suffered the same fate as they were tear gassed by federal agents. Marimar Martinez was shot 5 times. Leon Figueroa, who you will hear from shortly, was dragged from her car by federal agents. And across Cook County, people have come forward with allegations of violence and misconduct during Operation Midway Bliss. And all we are asking is for our justice system to do its part, to investigate. Judge Reddick denied the petition for an independent special prosecutor, pointing in part to the absence of police reports documenting the alleged crimes. So today we are answering that concern. Here are the police reports that we will be filing. Today, victims are going to be walking into this police station and doing exactly what citizens are supposed to be doing when they believe a crime has been committed. We are reporting it, we are providing evidence, and we are putting our names behind our allegations. And that takes courage. And when ordinary people have the courage to do their job as citizens, we expect that the people entrusted with enforcing our laws do their job. So today we have 3 words for the Cook County State's Attorney and any other investigatory body. Do your job. Take these reports seriously. Follow the evidence. Investigate without fear or favor, because no federal badge and no federal uniform places anyone above the law. Today we are doing our jobs as citizens. The reports are here. The evidence is here. The victims are here. And now that we have done our job as citizens, now it's time for the state's attorney and every investigatory body to do their job. Thank you. Y ahora en español. Buenos días. Mi nombre es Berto Aguayo. Soy abogado y hoy voy a presentar una denuncia ante la policía sobre la operación Midway Bliss. Estamos aquí porque nadie está por encima de la ley, ni siquiera los agentes federales. Y cuando existe evidencia de que se han cometido delitos, esos hechos deben investigarse, sin importar quién los haya cometido. El 4 de octubre de 2025, fui a Brighton Park después de enterarme que agentes federales habían disparado a Marimar Martínez. Fui porque quería ejercer mis derechos de la primera enmienda. Y sobre todo porque queríamos desescalar la situación y mantener la calma. Cuando llegué a la 40 y Kedzie esa mañana, Vi agentes federales con máscaras, equipo militarizado y armas de alto calibre. También vi a niños, familias, funcionarios electos, periodistas y miembros de nuestra comunidad. Vi a los agentes federales avanzar hacia los residentes de una manera confrontiva. Yo creí que estaban tratando de provocar una reacción. Así que agarré un megáfono y le dije a nuestra gente que no cayeran provocaciones y juntos comenzamos a gritar: no caigan en la provocación, don't take the bait. Nosotros estábamos tratando de mantener la calma cuando de repente los agentes lanzaron gases lacrimógenos contra una multitud donde había niños y familias. Algo me golpeó en la pantorrilla, me empezaron a arder los ojos y la nariz, no podía ver, apenas podía respirar. Recuerdo gritar por mi hermana, recuerdo a la gente corriendo a mi alrededor y recuerdo que alguien comenzó a echarme leche en la cara para ayudarme a ver de nuevo. Era mi hermana. Pero lo que me pasó a mí es una de muchas historias. A Marimar le dispararon 5 veces. A Dayan Figueroa, quien van a escuchar después de mí, fue sacada por la fuerza de su vehículo, por agentes federales. Y en todo el condado de Cook, personas han denunciado actos de violencia y otras posibles violaciones de leyes durante la operación Midway Blitz. Le pedimos a nuestro sistema de justicia que haga su parte, que investigue estas declaraciones. La jueza Reddick negó la petición para nombrar a un fiscal independiente, señalando en parte que no habían presentado denuncias ante la policía documentando los presuntos delitos. Así que hoy estamos respondiendo a esta preocupación. Aquí están las denuncias. Hoy las víctimas vamos a entrar a esta estación de policía y hacer exactamente lo que debemos que hacer como ciudadanos cuando creemos que se ha cometido un delito. Lo estamos denunciando, estamos presentando la evidencia y estamos poniendo nuestros nombres detrás de esas denuncias. Eso requiere valor. Y cuando la gente tiene el valor de cumplir con su deber como ciudadanos, esperamos que las personas encargadas de hacer cumplir nuestras leyes hagan su deber. Y por eso estamos aquí, para decirle a la fiscal del estado del condado de Cook 3 palabras: haz tu trabajo. Tomen estas denuncias en serio, sigan la evidencia, investiguen sin miedo y favoritismo, porque ninguna placa federal y ningún uniforme federal pone a nadie por encima de la ley. Hoy estamos cumpliendo con nuestro deber como ciudadanos. Aquí están las denuncias, aquí está la evidencia, aquí están las víctimas. Nosotros ya cumplimos con nuestro deber como ciudadanos. Ahora le toca a la fiscal del estado y a todo otro miembro del gobierno que tiene el poder de investigar estas acusaciones en cumplir con su deber. Por favor, hagan su trabajo. Gracias. Y ahora,
Thanks, Sile.
Buenos días, me llamo Dayan Figueroa. Soy mexicana, americana y de primera generación y ciudadana de este país. El 10 de octubre de 2025, mi vida cambió por completo. Ese día, después de dejar a mi hijo a la escuela, unos hombres enmascarados y armados me sacaron violentemente de mi vehículo. Nunca se identificaron ni me explicaron por qué me estaban arrestando. Yo estaba desarmada y cooperando. Aún así, me golpearon, esposaron y me llevaron a una detención al otro, sin saber quién eran o a dónde me iban a llevar. Nunca me arrestaron, nunca me acusaron de ningún delito. Nunca recibí una explicación, nunca recibí una disculpa. Esto fue una agresión de secuestro de una ciudadana. Soy morena, soy ciudadana de esos Estados Unidos y soy la hija de una familia mexicana. Estoy orgullosa de quién soy. No voy a permitir que lo que me hicieron me enseñe a tener miedo. Por mi propia piel, por mi apellido, ni por mi comunidad, ni de alzar mi voz. Hablo porque nadie debería de sentir este maldito miedo. Hablo porque ninguna madre, ningún padre debería desesperarse después de dejar a su hijo a la escuela, mientras sus familias preguntan si están vivos. Lo que ocurrió fue
That's
una
the one that was
violación
shot
de
5
mis
times.
derechos, de mi dignidad, de mi humanidad.
hombres honorables que sirven honestamente en nuestros departamentos de policía y en nuestras agencias federales. Los que me violaron operan en las sombras, enmascarados, sin nombre y sin vergüenza. Mi mensaje para nuestra comunidad es simple. Siguen grabando, siguen documentando, siguen defendiendo, porque la transparencia nos protege a todos. Busco justicia no solo para mí, sino para cualquier que haya sido o puede ser víctima de este tipo de abuso. No me voy a esconder, no voy a vivir con miedo y no los van a silenciar. Nuestra voz también tiene poder, nuestra dignidad también se respeta y nuestros derechos también existen. Aquí estoy de pie y con orgullo. Hablen sin miedo. All right. In English now, for those that didn't understand. Good morning, my name is Diane Figueroa. I am a first-generation Mexican American and a citizen of this country. On October 10, 2025, my life changed completely. That day, after dropping my son off at school, I was violently pulled from my vehicle by masked armed men. They never identified themselves or explained to me why they were arresting me. I was unarmed and cooperating. Even so, I was beaten, handcuffed, and taken from one detention facility to another, without knowing who they were, where they were taking me, or what was going to happen to me. I was never arrested. I was never charged of any offense. I never received an explanation. I never received an apology. This was an assault and a kidnapping of a U.S. citizen. I am brown. I am a U.S. citizen. I am the daughter of a Mexican family, and I am proud of who I am. I am not going to allow what they did to me to teach me to be afraid of my own skin, of my last name, of my community, or to raise my voice. I speak because no person should feel this damn fear. I speak out because no mother really wonders if they're alive. What happened to me was a violation of my represent the honorable men and women who serve our police departments and federal agencies.
Sorry.
Those who violated me operate in the shadows, masked, nameless, and shameless. My message to our community is simple. Keep recording, keep documenting, keep advocating, because transparency and accountability will protect us all. I am pursuing justice, not just for myself, but for anyone who has been targeted this way. I'm not going to hide, I'm not going to live in fear. And they are not going to silence us. Our voice has power too. Our dignity is also respected. All rights also exist. I am here, I am standing proud with you. Speak without fear. Thank you.
Up next, we have Jocelyn Aranda Ortiz from the Resurrection Project.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jocelyn Aranda Ortiz, and I am an organizer with the Resurrection Project. And usually when we gather like this, it means two things. One, we're celebrating, or two, we're fighting back against the system that has always done us injustice. And we are not going to remain silent.
That's right.
So, we gather with elected officials, community members, and leaders standing shoulder to shoulder because we are tired, we are exhausted, and we are not going to be quiet. The people behind me, next to me, have lived through fear that no one should ever experience. They have been threatened, coerced, detained illegally, and threatened as if their lives did not matter. And these are not just incidents. This is not a one-time thing. These are wounds, real harm, inflicted by federal agents, that is ICE, HSI, CBP, and other federal agencies that have conducted violence against our communities. And we are here to say that that ain't right. And our community still showed up today. They're going to file police reports. Police reports have already been filed. And they're doing everything our system is asking of them, even though the same system that has failed us again and again. Their courage is the reason why we're here today. Their voices are the reason that we continue to fight. And we need to be honest about what's happening in Chicago and across the county, especially in recent weeks. ICE activity has escalated rapidly. It might not be as obvious as Operation Midway Blitz, but it's happening. Families across the city have reported agents showing up to schools, residential areas, that is back to the yards, La Villita, Gage Park, Humboldt Park, Albany Park, and even Cook County courthouses.
Yes.
These are neighborhoods where children walk to school, where people go to work, and they're supposed to be feeling safe. And ICE is showing up to intimidate and create fear in our communities and our community members. Community members have been detained at gas stations, at O'Hare airports, pulled aside while traveling for work or to visit family members. And we've even seen cases where family members accompany loved ones to immigration check-ins, simply trying to support a loved one. And they are also detained. And in some cases, released with ankle monitoring. Even after ICE leadership claimed that they have suspended vehicle stops nationwide following deadly incidents in other states, agents here in Illinois have continued conducting unsanctioned traffic stops, leaving people terrified to even get in their car. And the impact is measurable. Legal aid requests in Illinois have nearly doubled, jumping from 100 in June to 170 in July. And this is not a coincidence, and I want to make that very clear. This is a crisis. This is a direct result of the increased ICE and federal activity in our neighborhoods, and we know this is violence. This is violence against our people, violence against our communities, and this is all their purpose. This is their objective. And again, I'm going to be very clear, no ins, no outs, and no loopholes. Federal agents and ICE are not and will never be above the law. When agents commit crimes, they must be investigated. They must face consequences. Our communities cannot kneel until accountability is real, not symbolic, not delayed, and especially if best believed, not ignored. Our focus remains exactly where it belongs, on our victims, our survivors, and on the demand for accountability for criminal ICE agents. And we will not stop until every victim receives justice, until every investigation is completed, and until federal agents in ICE is held to the same legal standards as everyone else. Now I'm going to say it in Spanish, un ensayo brevemente en español. Buenos días, mi nombre es Jocelyn Aranda Ortiz y soy organizadora con Proyecto Resurrección. Estamos aquí porque ICE ha aumentado acciones abusivas en Chicago y ha cruzado el condado de Cook. Han detenido personas ilegalmente, han hecho paradas de tráfico sin autorización y han apreciado cerca de escuelas y hogares, causando miedo y confusión en nuestras comunidades. Y a pesar de todo, las personas afectadas han mostrado mucha valentía. Y les doy las gracias por estar aquí hoy. Han presentado reportes, han buscado ayuda legal y han seguido cada paso del sistema que les pide, aunque ese sistema les ha fallado muchas veces. Su fuerza es la razón por qué estamos aquí hoy. Este aumento de actividad ha creado trauma, ha hecho que las solicitudes de ayuda legal suban mucho, especialmente en la ciudad de Chicago y el condado de Cook. Esto no es una casualidad. Eso es el resultado directo de lo que los agentes de ICE, los agentes federales, han haciendo en nuestros vecindarios. ICE no está por encima de la ley y nunca va a estar encima de la ley. Cuando sus agentes cometen abusos, deben ser investigados y enfrentar consecuencias reales, no una manazo en la mano, not a slap in the wrist. Los sobrevivientes que han hablado hoy son líderes que nos recuerdan que la justicia es urgente y necesaria. Nuestras comunidades merecen seguridad y dignidad. Y no vamos a detenernos hasta que cada víctima reciba su justicia, hasta que los agentes federales y ICE sean responsabilizados como cualquier otra persona bajo la ley. Gracias.
I don't know if there's jammers. I did have a phone call and then came back in.
Up next, a real fighter for so many of us, Brian Orozco Cruz.
Good morning, everybody. I stand with our firm, our local firm, Gregory Kulis. Our firm stands for justice, for accountability, which is why we're here. I want to make something absolutely clear. What happened during Operation Blitz, what's happening every single day, it doesn't just impact one segment of our community. It impacts the entire community. People were tear gassed that were not just undocumented people that were immigrants, they were U.S. citizens, professionals, attorneys, businessmen, members of every aspect of our community. No one is safe at this moment, which is why accountability matters. There are two forms of accountability. We have the civil system and the criminal system. And our firm is working the Chicago Project to ensure on the civil side, accountability is attained. We are filing lawsuits against ICE agents specifically to one, to get accountability, and two, to also unmask these officers that are flying in the dead of night, attacking us without remorse. If you or anybody else is a victim of this activity, please call our firm for a free consultation, 312-580-1830. The second form of accountability,
312-580-1830.
criminal justice. We want criminal prosecutions against these agents. Because make no mistake, what they did on the streets, what they do every day, is criminal. It boggles my mind that charges have not been filed against a single ICE officer. We're almost coming up on a year, and not a single charge has been leveled against a single ICE agent. Hopefully today, that changes. Now, not everyone can file a police report. There are different levels of risk for everybody, different levels of society. If you have any questions or concerns, or just want to talk out that risk level for yourself, we at our firm will be giving free consultations to determine that risk and to counsel you moving forward in filing a police report. And again, that number is 312-580-1830. Y hay un mensaje en español. Me llamo Brian Orozco, soy abogado con el grupo de abogados de mi socio y nosotros estamos tan orgullosos de ser.
So I have to give them a call.
Toda la comunidad. Nosotros estamos dando consejos a personas que quieren justicia contra lo que pasó en las calles durante Operation Blitz y también hoy en día. Si ustedes están víctimas de crímenes de ICE, quieren consejos de hacer demandas o de presentar reportes de policía, por favor, nos llaman 312-580-1830. Justicia es para todos, es para toda la comunidad. Gracias.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Jimmy Arce. I'm here on behalf of the Illinois Accountability Commission. As many of you know, Governor Pritzker formed the commission in the fall of 2025 in response to the Operation Blitz. Our charge remained to gather evidence of these abuses, to hold public hearings, to share the stories of abuse and expert findings with the community, and then finally to publish a report calling for recommendations and next several months, we went out to the community, we met with folks, we met with advocates, we met with victims, we met with witnesses. We also held public hearings, about half a dozen of them, where we, one, reported out those findings in the community so that folks were aware of the types of abuses that were going on. We also heard from experts, heard from use of force experts, heard from doctors who testified the types of weapons that were being used on the streets of Chicago were banned and were outlawed in international warfare. And yet, DHS, CBP, and ICE use those weapons on our streets. They weaponize protesters, they weaponize it against protesters,
Yep.
they weaponize it against civilians, they weaponize it against they weaponize it against AIDS. We also heard about indiscriminate stops of citizens and non-citizens alike. We saw ICE officers ramming their cars into other people. We saw them chase folks through grocery stores, through other yards, for no apparent reason. We saw CBP and ICE shoot an American citizen. We saw them kill a father after having dropped off his kids. At the end of all this, the IAC produced a report. Now I want to make a few things very clear about it. First, it was a product of the bravery of everyone who was willing to speak with us as we gathered this information and gathered this evidence. But we also acknowledged that there were individuals who very understandably could not hear us. Folks who were pushed deeper into the shadows because of what was happening during Operation Blitz. We also acknowledge that there was one very important one who couldn't speak with us because his life had been cut short during Operation Blitz. So very Villegas. Now, at the conclusion of these hearings, the IAC issued a report in late April 2026, and we made recommendations. And one of those recommendations for law enforcement agencies to investigate no longer each of us live through each day. But as we mentioned during each of the public hearings, as part of our work, our mandate is to produce a report and to make recommendations. Those recommendations are not self-executing. It requires the bravery of folks in the community to step forward to file police reports. It requires our electeds, having us. It requires law firms like Brian Roscoe to pick up the baton and to ensure that there's some accountability for what happened. On behalf of the IAC, I thank every single person here, especially the victims, witnesses, our electeds, and our advocates.
We'll take a couple of questions and then we have to get ready to file.
So there are, for investigators, it's here. For most felons,
And so today is the whole gap that is happening for our
So we worked very intentionally with the Chicago Police Department to let them know what was coming today. And so we have officers ready to take our reports. Once we complete our question and answering, we're going to literally walk across and file these reports. So they are aware that we're filing. We also let the state's attorney's office know that we will have a mass filing today. So we are working in coordination. The state's attorney provided some guidance around what her office can and cannot do pre-arrest. And so she did provide us with some notes that we shared.
what
Para manejar, nos puedes dar un mensaje en español. Es que para ti es importante este día. Si lo puedes hacer en los micrófonos, nos ayudarías para en español. ¿Qué era? ¿Por qué es importante para ti estar este día acá de dar ese reporte de policía?
Para mí es importante porque si no más personas van a morir. Ya miraron lo que le pasó a Lorenzo. Ya miraron
Si no hablo, va a seguir pasando. Por eso a mí estar aquí es especial. Es algo importante que yo tengo que hacer. Por eso Dios me dio otra vida para estar aquí. Por eso lo estoy haciendo. Porque yo quiero justicia, no nomás para mí, pero para toda mi gente que ha sufrido. Por eso. Pues hoy en día vamos a tener 9.
I'm gonna step back now so I can talk to you guys. Okay, yes, they're talking about Silverio, and like she said, she just cited in Spanish that she's doing this so no one else dies. They have to be held accountable. On the 15th? Okay, thank you. Please remind me of that, will you? Yeah. She's saying that there was some police reports filed, but it was like a traffic accident. That's the way it was filed. It wasn't filed as an ICE attack. So the phone number is 312-580-1830. She's the one that I talked to. They will be filing just like they are here in Broadview. So I have to let everyone out there know the next time I'm out. Yes, that's correct. But this, unfortunately, should have been done a long time ago. But it's okay. At least it's getting done. That's the main thing. That gives them no excuse. No excuse whatsoever. Oh, bye, peace. Have fun berry picking. I'm going to the zoo. I won't go live, guys, because by the time I get there, it's going to be too late. Unfortunately, it's my last Monday there, but this is way more important. Misfits, they are actually filing a group police report here in Belmont and Western at the CPD. This includes Mario Martinez, the one that was shot 5 times, and other victims. But they are also going to have this filing out at Broadview. I've already talked to the lady. I'm not sure when she's going to do it, but she has my card and I have hers. And I'm also going to contact the lawyers that are here. Reverend Black is here.
La recomendación básicamente es que las personas no vayan directamente a la estación de la policía. Lo mejor es primero que se asesoren
Misfits.
con una persona comunitaria o con un tipo de guía.
You can file. The more police reports filed, the better off we are.
I would love, one, it's a two-step process. It's not a person program with the best state resources. Felonies to the Precinct Service Office to approve charges. We would hope that would result in felony prosecutions. The other hope is that some of these instances are misdemeanors. Cook County, Chicago Police Department and law enforcement do not need the citizen's permission to approve those charges. They can approve them themselves. So what I hope today is either one, the police officer takes the step to charge these officers with misdemeanor, or the County State's Attorney's Office approves these charges for criminal prosecutions, felony criminal prosecutions.
Oh.
Just because you know what you're about to file, I'm
Right.
curious, what kinds.
We're looking at a number of batteries,
Battery, assault,
detentions,
illegal intentions, murder, attempted murder.
the whole gamut.
No, I just learned something very interesting. Thank you, fine. All right, they're going in. They didn't see you standing back there. You should have ran on the front.
I'm too short.
I know. You need like a sign or something, yeah.
One of the tour guide
Hello.
flags.
Yes. Hello, I'm here. Pay attention to me.
Okay.
They're going to do one out at Broadview, too.
Oh, they are
I talked
after
to them.
this.
Not today,
Oh,
but they're going to file out at Broadview also.
okay.
So, good. See, you got a scoop.
Oh, thank you.
You can get there first. Get the front row.
I won't be in the back.
Hey, how are you?
I'm Sabrina. It's so nice to meet you.
They're going in with the filing the report. Oh, okay. That's great. Okay. Didn't mean to be in your way. Oh, they were taking pictures. There goes two in. Oh, that's horrible. 7.4. Especially in Colombia, there's structure. Oh, it's fine. You're fine. I know. Exactly. I'm fine. Not a problem whatsoever. Okay, more going in. Oh no. More going in. She was the one that was pulled out of the car. Going to file a police report.
He's not
I don't know who just sent me something. Seriously? Hi.
Who are you with?
I am a streamer. I'm streaming live right now. You didn't need to stand in front of me. That's twice now. Wow. I'm going to go stand under. You think you can climb the tree?
I don't think it's true.
Oh, well, sorry. I don't like cameramen either. Let me guess what channel he's from. Want to take a guess? Yeah, this is what I get. Yep. Oh, what's the matter? I'm gonna take my spot back. What a dick. Oh no, Nana's gonna go to the news feisty. I'm gonna go to the zoo feisty, not the news. Oh, what his problem was. He doesn't do anything for streamers. Well, go sit and spin. He's gonna get that next, guys. Come back over here. What did I do? I'm gonna make sure that wasn't one of your cameramen, was it?
It was
It's
not.
like, what?
It was not.
I didn't think so.
This is my guy.